Joel? Morning. I have two of the 250Ks for this 8:30 news. It's a new dawn. It sure is. What's up, Francis? Good morning. Heyo, early today. Yes, I'm here for the 8:30 news. I was going to get on anyway. But yes, I did see the news. So, my thought process is get as many. So, I already have 250K accounts, and before I saw the news, I had bought three more. So I got 1, 2, 3 50K evals, the two 50K, two 250K evals. So I have five 50K accounts technically, two are PAs, and then two 250Ks. The problem is, I was thinking, what if you just go for all 250Ks since they're the same price, and the lifetime activation on those 250Ks is $85. So it's the same as paying the monthly on a 50K. So if you just YOLO a bunch of 250Ks, pass them all, get the lifetime, you can sit there and take your time as long as you want and try to get those to pay out. And it's lifetime. That's it. So if you were to pass the 250K for the $16.70, and then you do the lifetime, you have a lifetime 250K account for $100, $105. Not even, right? 70, yeah, $102, $103, whatever it is. The only thing, I didn't remember reading this when I was going through what they changed last night, but they're saying that you can only 3-to-1 stop loss now. Like you have to have a stop loss and it has to be 3x what your take profit is. 18 contracts is 160 ticks. That I don't know. The 250K, you can have 27 contracts. So I plan on using 27 contracts, and it's 113 ticks to include commissions. Still 62 ticks on the 50Ks. They're saying it in the Discord, in their Discord. Like I said, I don't remember reading that. I'll have to go back. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, see the only thing I remember seeing was this. It says profit targets of very small ticks, but with huge stop losses or no stop losses is prohibited. But I don't see anything that says anything about it being 3-1. And then they put a paragraph in there that was designed specifically for me. It's pretty funny. Let me read this part. It says customer will be required to maintain the same level of contracts over an additional 10-day period to potentially qualify for a withdrawal, or the simulated profit balances for those days will be removed. For example, starting off the first few days in a PA account using 7 to 10 contracts to go for lucky big days and have profitable days, and then go down to only 2 to 3 contracts to ride out until withdrawal request dates. The thing is, they have to, whatever's happened up to this point, they have to honor. So it's going to be from today moving forward. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, what is small ticks? Is that 4 ticks? Is that 10 ticks? Is that 20? Like, what is small? Like, that's what I'm saying. Everything is such a gray area. And nowhere do I see in here about the 3-1 stop R to R. Like that's the, let me just type in, look for the number 3, see what we find. 30%, 30%. These are all 30%. Yeah, like I don't, it's nowhere to be found. It's very confusing. Oh, SK, I said the exact same thing. That was literally the first thing I said, was that they ran the 90% off sale. Why would they do it for 170 million? That's such a random number to do it. They totally did it to divert attention. I was speaking to Alpine about this last night because obviously it affected us the most. And it was just funny. It's like everything. The thing is, the whole premise behind changing these rules is to prevent gambling. But then they give you a 90% off sale on 250K accounts. They're doing some special bonus just to get you to try to gamble because you only have until the 20th to pass them. Like, they're literally promoting gambling while telling you you can't gamble. Like, come on. Like, if you want the $85 lifetime for the 250K account, you essentially have to gamble to get to that point. All right, we got 2 minutes here. I need to make sure I get all this ready. Well, I was telling some people that I think the reason that the payouts were taking longer is because they were literally waiting on more money to come in to pay people. Like, I think that they were running out of money. Like, that was my thought process. I mean, I don't know if that's true. That's complete theory, and I have zero proof of that. But I mean, it would make sense. And now they're starting to crack down. Why? Obviously they're feeling pressured, or else they wouldn't have changed anything. If they were making a buttload of money, they wouldn't have changed anything. All right. 59, I'm on the right account. The bot is running. I got to change this to 10. Take profit, 62. Should be interesting because now I have to change two accounts real quick, which are 60 and 63. I have to change those to 113 ticks. Gonna just so I have time. Oh, hopefully we don't get filled beforehand. Gonna have to chance it. 60, 113, 13. Uh-oh. It didn't let me keep that order. I don't know why. 63, 13, 13. Also didn't, it got rid of that altogether. Shit. All right, I'm gonna have to, I even tested this last night and it worked, but, crap. Oh, it's not even letting me flatten the orders. All right, I have no idea what just happened. Literally nothing is going through. It sucks because I think, wait, all right, it says I'm still long on like all of these. Trying to hit flatten. I mean, I have no idea what's going on. Oh, my whole thing just crashed. You can do it on evals. My whole system just crashed. It sucks because I wish the 250Ks didn't not do that because it looks like they all passed. But it canceled those orders. But it looks like the craziness that happened, I would have passed them anyway because I ended up with 17,000 on the 50Ks. That's frustrating. So right now they all say active, but I have no idea what's actually happening. Man, that's a bummer about the 250Ks. They do all still say active though, so that's good. You guys want to see something funny? Okay. It would be a lot more. I don't think, yeah, I'm not in any positions. Well, that's frustrating that I was going to re-hit it, but nothing was working. I was trying to get out and reset the orders, but it wouldn't even let me do that. Well, it looks like it worked out if you went long. So, oh, still orders being canceled and stuff, I think. Oh, now I hear orders like I'm getting into positions. Stop the bot. That's not trying to get into anything. According to Rhythmic, I'm not in anything, so I should be good. And Quantower is just trying to play catch up. Yeah, I did. That's what I was canceling everything in RTrader. Everything in Apex is still going crazy. Well, that's kind of frustrating because I could have passed those 250Ks as well, but the bot for some reason it messed up to the short side or to the long side, and it canceled my order instead of changing the take profit. Wait, what, Scott? Ugh. Like it didn't register your long, but maybe it kept your take profit. I'm not sure. Nice, Bob. Yeah, let me hit reload so this doesn't look like this. I guess maybe I take one of these and just kind of try to YOLO it anyway. Let's see. There's no way we come all the way back down, right? I'd be looking for more of a push down. I'm just curious what this looks like. Yeah, it's really not that much. If we can get like a decent pullback, I'll try to buy the dip. Yeah, I just want to get a dip to where high a day would get me there. I think we're pretty close here. Yeah, it's like right at high a day. See what happens. Holy crap. You see how fast that draws down? 27 contracts. That's nuts. Oh, it needs to go back up from here. Just need high a day. That was crazy. That just that little bit was like two grand. I'll blow these accounts real quick. That's the thing. Like even if I get like halfway and then it pulls back again, like it's toast because of the drawdown. Like look at that. I'm already almost at drawdown. That's crazy. We need to push back to the highs here. Like right at the highs too. If we get right to the highs and for some reason it doesn't want to give us that little bit of a push, I'll probably take it off because we're so close. Come on, come on. Just go retest it. But see, now if we go back down to here, I probably lose the account from the drawdown. They're really just going to kind of go sideways from here? That would kind of suck. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we can't go below. I don't even think we can get back below where this was. I think it's going to stop us out. Yeah. Oh, there goes one. Man, that really sucks that it screwed us on those the 250Ks there. I still think we go back up again. That's the thing. Yeah, I figured I'd try to get one of these today. Yes, GDT. Yeah, the 250K accounts right now are the same price as the 50K accounts. And you can buy the lifetime activation on the 250K accounts for the monthly fee of a 50K. It's pretty crazy. Well, Pippa, that's just theory. But they crack down on the rules, especially on the opening range trade. Ah, shit, I was going to cancel it. Felt like we might not go back. I was gonna felt like this might at least try to give us back up to here, which it did. Oh, I went 250K accounts really quick. Jeez. All right, I should have just went short. All right, well those are gone. Now I need to make. Jeez, I should have just went short. So 60 and 63. Trader J, you have to use payment option number 2. For some reason, the top one that auto selects is not working right now. $60. I actually want to try one more of these. I still think we're gonna go back up here. This is the move I should have waited for, was that dip. I preemptively got in there like an idiot. Yeah, just make sure, yeah, card payment 2, not 3. For some reason 3 isn't working. The opening range trade, hold on. I will. Just give me a sec. So the opening range trade, what they did, so what am I waiting for? 64. They essentially said that you can't put range orders or bracket orders in anymore. You have to pick a direction. And on top of picking a direction, you have to use a stop loss. And I don't see anywhere in the FAQs and stuff like that it says 3-1, but apparently that's what they're saying in the Discord. Gonna miss it. It says 3-1 in the new TNCs when you log into the Apex website. Where though? Terms and contracts. I thought when that thing popped up, it just said like you had to read the FAQs and stuff. Yeah, GDT. We already said that. We said that they're using the giant sale to divert. Pippa, sort of. Yeah. This sucks. But yeah, basically they're saying you have to have a stop loss. It can't be more than 3x what your take profit is. You can't put bracket orders out. And there's also a thing saying that you have to use consistent contracts throughout the history of your 10 trading days, which doesn't make any sense, especially if they're going to keep the 20% rule. If I can't pass this one, I'm just going to wait until tomorrow, try some more. Of course, I passed all the 50Ks. I would have passed the 250Ks had it left the order in there, but I was trying to change the take profit, but it didn't. It errored out on me on both. I should have left the other one, and it ended up costing me both of them. What was I? Oh yeah, the news. So tomorrow is unemployment at 8:30. There's a decent amount at 8:30. So yeah, we should get a decent move as well. So with those 350Ks, I'll have five total. But I would like to get the other 15 accounts 250s, 250Ks, because if I can get all, if I can if I go through the pain of trying to pass all of these 250K accounts and I get them on lifetime, I could take my time with them and try to pass them all. Yeah, Jason, 100%. So if you pick one way, you can still do it. Yes. So if you're like, I think we're going to go short, and you place an order out with a take profit and a stop loss of 3-1, you are good to go. Like that is still allowed. But you're going to miss some trades because you're going to pick the wrong direction. But there's also nothing stopping you from having your stop loss and take profit order ready and say waiting to see what it does right at the open and then hitting the button like yourself manually. There's nothing to stop that either. Bob, you got hit with the ad. Yeah, that's funny. Still, I'm still looking for where it says that. It was in the agreement and dashboard. Yeah, feels like now we're just gonna probably chop, maybe even go lower. Still a decent amount. Sorry to ask this again, but if you pick one way, you can still do the yes, Bob. Yes. If you just pick one way, it's perfectly fine. You have to have a stop loss in though. And apparently it's 3-1. I don't quite I can't find that anywhere on the website. Apparently it popped up when you signed into your Apex account. But other than that, I didn't. I mean, I read that. I don't even remember saying that was last night when I was really tired. But even so, like after you hit that, you're telling me that's the only place that it says it. It's not hard written in the FAQs or anything like that anywhere. Like that. That I don't understand. I wish somebody had a picture of the pop up. Has anyone not logged into Apex yet? The rules only apply to PAs. They could care less about the evals. Can Nico, can you take a picture of that and send it to me in Discord? Yeah, it will be interesting to see what TBM does. Yeah, can you send it to me in Discord? Pretty please. Oh, it looks like the payout request agreement. Okay, let's see if it's in there. Oh yeah. So you even to request a payout now, you have to click on this checkbox. I agree to payout request agreement. So it might let's see if it's in here. Yeah, here it is. I understand I understand, agree that you could tell they really like rushed this along. I found some other like typos and stuff when I was reading this last night. I understand, agree that stop losses must be used at all times with all trade entries. All trade entries. So you have to have a stop loss on all trade entries or they're going to deny you at this point. As of today. I guarantee all this is as of today. Gotcha. Well, I found it. So if you hit request payout on the dashboard, which is the fourth link on the left, there's a link that pops up where you can click it. It says I agree to payout request agreement, and it pops it up. For example, if going for a 5-tick profit target, the initial stop loss, which must remain and be honored, can be no more than 15 ticks. Any trading strategy that involves not using stop losses and sticking to them and keeping them are prohibited and unqualified, and any balances achieved will be removed, closed, forfeited, and contractor has no rights or claims to these for any credit or payout purposes. Any strategy that employs going for very small target but using no stops or very huge and wide stops will be forfeit. Any schemes or strategies that base itself on potential to blow Apex PA accounts and not treat them as you would your own live funded account. How do they know I wouldn't treat my own live funded account that way? And use specific trading strategies that put unnecessary accounts and risk with the mindset of it is not real. It is just tokens. Just let it go. Or wait, just let it go. Purposed, planned, strategic, intended blowing of Apex account and putting Apex potentially copy traded funds at risk to the point of entire risk capital amounts on Apex side in an attempt to go for small target yourself is not a partnership of trader funding and is not consistency and steady growth for both parties. So is therefore unqualified and a breach of PA contract guidelines, and no payout will be approved for this style of scheme to work the system and take advantage of misuse the purpose of Apex provided risk capital to fund traders. There's like a lot of words that should not be used together. I understand and agree without dispute that this type of trading is prohibited and will result in closure and forfeit of any and all simulated or prop funds in the PA account, and that I am not due or owed any payouts from any PA accounts where this type of strategy was implemented in any way, shape, or form, or any other strategy that involves cycling through Apex PA accounts with the disregard or in attempt of windfall lucky gambling trades. In addition, any strategy that employs having multiple backup evaluations in the line queue ready, they are seriously just targeting like all the influencers that have been doing this. I'm sure there's a bunch of people that were privately doing it as well, but like Patty Wieland, Alpine, Nutty, they were all doing this where they would just keep evals, like past evals in line, waiting for the PA to blow. Wow, this is pretty crazy. Maybe I won't add anymore. Maybe I'll just stick to what I have and see what comes of this. It is pretty convenient that they're doing it this way, but that's pretty trash. They might have just killed Apex. I have treated my live account that way. That's funny. Yeah, they might have literally just killed themselves. But they might have had to. They might have been paying out more than they had. They might have been paying out more than they had. I don't want to short this and just see if it works. But is this where we're just gonna float back to the highs? I wanted my account to load so I could long it here, but it didn't give me the opportunity. I thought maybe it would run into this and turn over, but it's actually trying to weasel its way back up there, it looks like. Come back to stocks. Shocks, stocks. Uh, I don't even think that killing the orb trade is what's going to kill them. I think what's going to kill them is the stop loss thing. I think the stop loss thing is what's going to kill them. I'm actually going to stop out of this one if it's to go over here. Will the account even last that to that point? It's too close. Ah, too far. I can't get it where I want. Close enough. The thing that sucks about this is you need more than twice the amount of drawdown. So this could come down and then have a little bit of a pullback and you still blow the account, but you'll be green on the trade, but you'll lose the account. That's why you essentially need to either scalp these or you have to have a big candle like this. Doing it like this is almost never going to work. Because look, now if I get to the drawdown on the, or if it does come back up to here, I'm going to hit drawdown. I was trying to save the account so I could YOLO it tomorrow morning. Needs a big shove. I don't know. The drawdown this account because I didn't reload it. I don't even necessarily know what it is. I was hoping we would just range here, but I was hoping we'd get a decent little pushback down to here after it rolled over a little. We get a push and it starts to stop like here. Looking at this, I'll probably take it off and then just try to YOLO the rest of it tomorrow morning. Apex is claiming the rules have always been there. Yeah, well, they sure didn't enforce them. The stop loss is a deal breaker. Yeah, it really is. If you're trying to get 3 points, your stop is not 9 points. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most of the time, your stop is much more than. That's why I'll be very curious to what TBM does because a lot of times he ends up taking profit before. I guess like if you take profit before your take profit, even though your stop loss, well, technically your stop would be less than 1 to 3 then. Well, no, it would be more because you end up taking a smaller profit. Like, what's to stop you from putting your take profit at like 20 points, but then actually taking profit at 10 points? Then your risk to reward was actually 1 to 6 instead of 1 to 3. Right? You see what I'm saying? Like, how would that work? Are you telling me I have to put an order out and wherever my take profit is, I have to leave it? Do you imagine telling a professional day trader that? Like, oh yeah, you got to place the bet and just leave it there. That's literally like going to the casino and saying once you place your bet, that's it. All right, I'm gonna move my stop to break even here. Oh, what happened there? Well, now I don't even know where my take profit was. Guess I could try to drag it. Invalid price? Why is it telling me? Oh, because take profit. Why is it saying invalid price? Are you saying we have to stop? Yeah, they're saying in the new agreement, they're saying that you have to have a 3-to-1 max stop on every trade. And if you don't, they will deny the trade and the payout. But what they're saying is it sounds like every night any trade that doesn't go by these new standards, it sounds like they're going to just essentially take it off the account. Like it sounds like they're going to just say, oh crap. See, now I can't see. Well, here, let me get rid of that. Let's do it this way. There we go. Oh, wait, I went the wrong way. I'm push through there. Keep pushing. Go, 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 go. Go. Come on, one more little push. Do it. Do it. I think back above this candle, I'm going to just jump out. Just because of the drawdown. Come on, come back to the bottom of the candle. When you're YOLO on these accounts, it's so hard to just jump out knowing that probably just going to fake you out. All right, go back to the bottom of the candle, and then I will use the top of the candle. Because now it feels like it wants to come back up. Come on, bottom of the candle. Bottom of the candles. Come on. That's what I'm saying. Like if it retests even here, the account might be gone from drawdown. I don't know. I didn't reset quant, so I don't know what the drawdown is exactly. I would have to have seen how much we were up when it touched the bottom. Oh, come on. Just need one more little push down into this area. Like, or I could just take it off and try to get the other whatever I need tomorrow. Push it down, push it down, push it down. It'll probably come tag me and then work. It's probably going to use this as resistance, but I can't let it go through because I'll lose the account because of the drawdown. I just have to hope it uses it perfectly because I went literally just above it. Just need it to roll over. Well, I'll catch up on chat in a sec. I'm just kind of watching this. I feel like it's going to come tag us though. feel like this is the candle. It's either going to tag us on this candle or it's going to roll over or try to roll over. Support and resistance work? Question mark? Come on, push it. At least get down, retest the lows. At least break this previous candle. You can at least break the previous candle. It'll give us an indication of what it's probably going to do. If it doesn't break this previous candle, we're definitely probably moving higher. Oh, they're fighting. They're fighting. 8 seconds. Hopefully it pushes down. 5, 4. Push it down. Push it down. Push it down. 2, 1. Push it down. Ugh. Kind of right in the middle. Break it. Break it. Break it. Nope. Just steadily going higher on each candle. Can't break the previous candle. And it's going to get us. I feel like there's no way it doesn't get us at this point. Hopefully we have enough drawdown left on the account to at least make a move with it tomorrow. I don't know. Push it down. Do it. Just yank it. Just yank it. Give me another one of these candles. Yeah, as the buyers are stepping in. They're just going to chop it here, I guess, probably until the open. Break it. Break it. No, the other way. Down. Down. Break it down. Break it down. Oh, it's trying. Tried. I think it got down by a tick. Oh, maybe. 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 Nope. It's gonna shoot up too. That's the worst part. Hopefully we don't get too much slippage. Hopefully we keep the account. I don't know how much drawdown it has. I'll restart Quant once we're out of the trade. Or hopefully it just works and I don't have to worry about it. That'd be even better. All right, I'm gonna scroll up. Are you saying? Yeah, okay, so I didn't miss too much. Honestly, I still haven't activated my account from passing yesterday. I don't even think it's worth it given the facts. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm in. I don't know. I guess I could make that same decision. Come on, dump this thing. At least come down and retest here. There we go. Come on. Come on, plow through it. Plow through it. If we go straight down to this, it might actually just go and give us a fill. If not, it might get bought up and we end up getting stopped out. But at this point, we're risking no more than we were prior, so. And it's not like we can add to our drawdown because we're already down here. Oh, there it is. All right. So let's see if it tells me. Wow, so we only made. Wow, that's crazy. It says we were up like 10 grand at one point, but now we're only up 5,500. Ugh. So that means there's like next to no drawdown on that. Here, let me restart Quant and see. Have you seen the hoops you have to jump through when your payout request gets denied? No. RIP Apex 51524. I mean, you might be right. I really think that this is gonna hurt them quite a bit. Like I said, I don't even think it's them getting rid of the orb trade. I think it's them implementing this 3-to-1 stop loss. I have no reason to activate my 50Ks that I've passed because those aren't changing as far as pricing. The only one I would activate right now is the 250K if I do end up passing it, but that'll be tomorrow morning if it happens. They make you record your trades and talk through your thought process and why you took the trade. So yeah, look, we have $1,346 in drawdown. Even though, and the initial drawdown is 6,500 and we made 5,500 on the account. Like it's just silly. All right, let me get rid of these ones that I blew, 60 and 63. 60. Apex mod and Discord are funny. They just troll everyone. That's kind of true. To me, what's going on? Yeah, we were YOLOing. So the new stop loss rules, etc., are only for PA accounts. If you pass your eval, you can still get paid. Well, you get the eval account. Yes, there's no rules for the eval account. They apparently will let you gamble the eval accounts. They don't care about those. But once you get to the PA account, you have to trade it under their rules. It's like if the market got frozen. I don't know. You don't get paid from, you don't get paid from evals. The rules are just for PAs. You can do whatever you want. That's correct. I just qualified my third 250K account, but I'm not going to activate none of them until the rules get clear. Yeah, I would agree with you. Although, Martin, I feel like the 250Ks, you get the lifetime for $85. So worst case scenario, you can sit there and try to piece at them. You pay $85 and that's it. That's literally the last amount of money you'd ever pay for them. So you just got a 250K account for $103. House lost an edge. House says, hold my beer. 3-1 stop loss. What's that? That's the new rules. So what I'm gathering, if you are coming in looking at it from the orb trade view, you cannot place bracket orders no more. So I cannot come in and place, so like say I was doing my 15-6, I cannot come in and say, okay, this is a level and this is a level. I can't do that anymore. I also can't do that anyway because you wouldn't be able to put both orders in with the new mandatory stop loss, which if you're going for 15 ticks, that would be 45 ticks. So I would, because look, if I were to do this and I wanted to try to use max, which account am I on real quick so I don't screw this up? 64, that's a new one. So let's say I wanted to use max contracts, which is 27 on this one. If I go, I can put one order in, like say I wanted to use this level, but if I go to put the second one in, it won't let me because it's more than the allotted contract you're allowed on the account. See, it's not letting me. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. I forgot to. Sorry. All right. So let me start over. So if I wanted to do this like normal, I would put my order out and put my order out. You can no longer do this. That is the bracket orders. However, you also now mandatorily have to put in a stop loss, no larger than 3-1. So if you were to do that with max contracts, you could do it one way, but you can't do it the other way. See how it's, I'm right clicking. You can't hear it, but it's rejecting my order because it puts you over the allotted max contracts. However, what you can do is you can still use the opening trade, but you have to have a 3-1 stop loss max, but you can pick a direction. And you don't have to use max contracts. If you didn't use max contracts, you could still do the bracket orders with a stopwatch. I'll show you. So like if I wanted to do that, I could do that. But you can't do this anymore. You can't place bracket orders. So what you have to do is choose a size that you want to be consistent with throughout the entire account and then pick a direction. So like right now, we had this big move up and we're kind of like slowly moving back up. So the odds are this at the open is going to go up. So what I would do is I would figure out what I want to do. So let's say I wanted the 15 ticks still. I would do that. And I would basically pick the direction. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. you're going to get stopped out a lot, because sometimes when it pulls back and then eventually works, that's not going to happen anymore, because you're going to get the push. If you don't get filled on the take profit, the odds are you're going to get stopped out pretty quickly. So you're going to deal with that a lot more. But it's still possible. But that's how you would have to do it from now on. But Tom's right. So Tom said, opening range trade for me, the stop loss is irrelevant. I'm looking for immediate move, not it going back down. And he's right. I've always said that. The opening range trade is something that you should want to work immediately, right? You should never go through drawdown. So to be completely honest, using a stop loss isn't necessarily a bad idea. The problem is every time you hit that stop loss, that's 3 more trades that you have to win just to get back that one stop loss. So it means for every loss that you take, you're going to be in the situation where you have to win 4 times just to get one ahead from that previous time. So it's going to take 4 more trading days essentially to get to that point again with that 3-to-1 stop loss. What you could do a 1-to-1, then it only takes 1 or 2 to get back ahead that one. But I mean, you see where I'm going with that. Yeah, the 250Ks, they would definitely take a lot longer. Yeah, Steve, they finally they cracked down. But I'm assuming everything is going to be as of today. There's no way they can prorate. I don't know the word I'm looking for there, but there's no way they can be like, okay, you did this at the beginning of the account. We're enforcing those rules now. Like, it's going to be from today moving forward. If you don't have a take profit, yeah. See, this is the part that is so discretionary. Like, I don't understand how they can define. Like, what if I take trades and I'm like, well, I don't know exactly where this is going. I don't know if I want to stop out where I'm going to stop out, etc. Like, to me, that's all crap. Max long on ES and short NQ. I mean, Peter, that could be a way around it. Again, I don't know. I don't know how they would stop you from doing that. But again, that to them, I think they're looking for ways to keep people from gaming the system. They're trying to figure out a way to keep people from gaming the system versus like legit trading. But at the same time, like, how do you stop everything? Because like you just said, what is to stop you from going long on, say, the NQ, but short on the ES? There is nothing stopping you. And they can't say that you didn't have the idea of it going short on the ES and long on the NQ. Like, they can't. Yeah, the DCA thing they said has always been there. But I mean, as we know, Alpine has been doing that for a long time. He says he does first in, first out, but there's been several times where like it'll get back up to where his average is, not where his previous contract is, and he'll end up taking it off because he's green on the trade now. So, I mean, they can say that crap all they want. I still think that that's all just straight BS. Oh, Emmanuel, 100%. Because, like I said, there's literally, if you go to the FAQs, there's a paragraph that is essentially saying I can't do exactly what I do. Like, do the 10 contracts for the first few trades and then go down to like 2 to 3. That was literally like that. That's what I was doing. So 100% they're doing that. I need to change that 90% off. I was fighting with one of the moderators about what. Yeah, they're a little, they get a little antsy there in the Discord. I'm ominous. I know. That's my point. Like, if imagine telling the big boys to trade like this, they would laugh in your face because they average into so many positions. It's ridiculous. Well, Anna, technically the rules started today. I'm gonna take it as in today is the day that everything is starting for them, and we'll go from there. How come these haven't removed from my thing yet? They built a system to screw losing traders, and now that more and more traders are smarter, yeah. And like I said, I think they really, really shot themselves in the foot with this. Scott, no, I don't think they can. I don't think they legally can. I think that they have to abide by the same exact rules that they were going by up until this point. And from now on, when we all logged in and saw what's going on, like with the thing that popped up, now they can start doing what they're doing. But if you it's really, and this is the part I was talking about yesterday in the Discord or last night, is it's so scammy to just implement these rules knowing that not everyone's going to read them, and then come to find out they're going to get payouts denied because they didn't read it and they didn't find out right away. What opt up? Yeah, Bruno, it's kind of annoying. They're definitely going to be the talk of the town the rest of this week, and not in a good way. That is for sure. You know, I just realized I don't even have X. I haven't had X up. I must have X that tab out. That's funny. Apparently, is Twitter down for people? Oh, there it goes. Maybe it's because this was reloading. All right. All right. Everything's finally going through. They're probably just everything's probably going crazy for them. Phone or email? What? Ah. Now I'm hitting wrong buttons. Yeah, well, I was YOLOing some accounts. Oh. CTNT? What is CT? Someone I saw someone else mention that. Just a crazy low floater. Can I go on Discord? Yeah, give me one sec. Instagram was down yesterday. Wait, so no longer can do the opening range trade. You can, but there's stipulations. The 250K is 16 bucks, but for PA is still 300 or something, right? No. So right now, the lifetime on the 250K is 85 bucks. So it would cost you $103 total if you pass the eval on the first shot to get a 250K for lifetime. To Mimi, I plan on it later. If I make 10K in the 50K evals, have I passed or not? Yes, you passed. As long as it still says active under status. Where can I find the agreement that I signed without reading? Log into your Apex, click on the fourth link down that says request payout. And you right up top, you'll see there's a checkbox that says I agree to payout request agreement. It's a link. Click that and it's right there. I passed 5 accounts on Buellnox like 2 weeks ago. I didn't want to activate them. I didn't need to. I just sent the activation request. Oh, yeah. I mean, again, I think Apex is really going to kind of shoot themselves a little bit with this one. We'll see. Damn, I really got into Apex at the wrong time. Back to stocks, maybe. Yeah. I was actually talking to Alpine last night about that. I was like, oh, maybe we'll be going back to stocks quicker than we thought. What is Steve sending me? Okay, hold on, let me go back in.
Yeah, put the VIP bag inside of a plastic garbage bag. and leave it outside, and then this way it'll be covered. All right? Thank you. Outside, and this way it'll be covered. Sorry about that, man.
Hey, what's up?
Thank you. Oh my god, he's so annoying. So what are we doing here?
So you can still do it, but you have to have a stop loss. It has to be 3 to 1, and you can't use bracket orders. So you have to pick a direction.
So does the stop loss go in automatically?
Um, no, you have to put the stop loss in. So where you put in the take profit right above there, there's one that says stop loss,
Yeah.
and you have to do that
Okay, and that's is for funded or evals?
just for funded. Evals, it doesn't matter. They don't. I don't think
Oh,
they care about those.
now how do
I'm
you pass the
actually
$250,000 accounts?
just this morning. Look at the 8:30 candle. I
I
I
know.
would have I would have passed
Yeah.
two of them, but it canceled my long orders for some reason when I was trying to adjust the take profit on them, and then I ended up blowing them both.
Eh,
That's how it works normally.
so what did you do? 27 contracts? How many ticks?
It's 113 ticks to pass
Oh,
it,
Jesus Christ.
but we easily got that. I mean, look how much I made
I,
on the 50Ks, and that
yeah,
was
I
with
saw
10
that.
contracts.
Was that slippage or what happened there?
Well, yeah, it's just slippage. It's just where it finally filled. Dude, Quantower straight up crashed, and then it came back,
Yeah,
and if apparently it filled everything.
I can imagine with these $250,000 accounts, everybody's going crazy for 16 bucks.
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
I assume the 930 will be probably crazy also.
Maybe. I don't know.
But
I'm definitely perplexed
like,
by what's going on.
I'm not sure if I should YOLO my eval or if I should trade my funded right now and just wait and see like how this whole thing plays out.
Yeah. But like what I'm saying is like what if I put in like say the stop loss for the account. What is the stop loss for the account? Does anybody know for 10 contracts? It's got to be like 55 ticks or something like that. I could probably
Okay.
figure it out. Well, let's just say it's 55 ticks. Well, let's just say I do a 20 ticks to 60 ticks, right? So I have the 3 to 1 in place, but then say I take profit earlier than that at like say 15 ticks. Well, I had my stop loss at 3 to 1, but it wasn't working, so I took profits early. Like, what's to stop that from happening? Yeah, I'm just very confused on how they can regulate this because a lot of people don't even put in a stop loss at first. They just have a mental stop loss.
And where are these rules written? Because I didn't
It's
see it
in
anywhere.
it's in the payment agreement. That's the other thing. And when you first sign into your Apex account, I think it pops up as well. How would they know where your reward is so they can determine? That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't make any sense. Well, they can see your orders, yeah, but what if you get into a trade without a stop loss, knowing that your stop, like say I wanted to short here, knowing my stop loss would be here. You're telling me I got to go in and put in a take profit and a stop loss based off of that? Like no. Like what if I'm into like my instincts are telling me to get short here? Like a lot of people they don't have time to figure that stuff out. Right. Yeah. Like, what if you move your stop loss? I guess if you move your stop loss to break even, they don't care about that, right? Because you're making it actually smaller.
I don't see any rules here on my dashboard.
All right. See the fourth link that says request payout?
Yeah.
Click that. And then towards the top, like under all the red writing, you'll see there's a checkbox that says, I agree to payment, something, yada, yada, yada.
Uh-huh.
That's what it's in there. Yeah. This is definitely an interesting, I think they're going to shoot themselves in the foot with this. The way I read it is that they want hard set orders, which is micromanaging every trader's style and making it their own. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're essentially telling us that we can't trade the way that we've been trading. Like I said, taking away the bracket orders is not what's going to kill them. It's this whole stop loss ordeal. everyone that's trading, I guarantee 90% of the people that are actually making money were not using stop losses. Like they might have been using stop losses, but they weren't using like hard set when I get into the trade stop losses. I mean, I'm still going to, the orb trade should be fine for me to the long side here. Yeah. As long as it stays below here.
All right. Oh well.
And I guess
Well,
we'll see how the stop loss works.
let's pay attention here. What am I
Yeah.
going to trade?
Yeah, you only got 15 seconds.
I'm going to trade the eval. I'm going to trade the eval.
Yeah, see, I can't even make it back down to that there. Oh, whatever. We'll see what happens. And it missed me by a tick. That's funny.
Actually, I didn't even get the order in.
I feel so slighted right now. 519. 519 is where my order was. It went to no, I missed it by a point. It's I mean, this is such a joke, man. Cause watch what it does. It'll probably come back up and work.
I just canceled the order. Couldn't like it.
What a joke. Oh man. To me, I feel like this promotes more gambling than anything.
It promotes scalping.
Of course, I was using 20 ticks too. If I was using 15, it would have worked. I just noticed that. I totally forgot that I changed. I didn't even mean I was using it as an example. 15. Literally, it would have filled me to the tick. Now that I'm thinking about it. This is so dumb.
There's no range right now at all.
Ah, I didn't get it.
All right, I'm in. Little push. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Push, 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 push. Come on. And I'm out. All right. Halfway, halfway there. 1750. Oh, nice little top tick there for now.
This is so dumb.
What are you doing?
I was just scalping. I mean, what what else are you supposed to do at this point? I'd like to get one more, and then if I get one more, I'll just wait until tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna put something in for my 250 account.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll try to get my drawdown back on the 250k account.
You gonna keep it going long?
I have no idea.
Not now.
I'm gonna so for everyone that usually leaves, I am gonna stay live today. I don't have anything else to do today. The kids are back in school. Just feels like we're gonna chop. So if you want to sit here and talk about this crap, then we can. Thanks, Aaron. What's up, Moxie? Is Methodical live yet? I've been so caught up with everything going on this morning. I haven't really went outside of myself.
Cancel that.
Curious
That's
what
not working.
Methodical thinks of all this. Yeah, he's live. Curious. Oh yeah, I guess I'm curious what Matt thinks too.
We got to see what Alpine does with this. So how many
These rules have been there
contracts?
all along. I don't think anything's new. The stop loss rule is definitely new, but yeah, the other stuff they're saying has always been there. So I'm very confused with them getting at the point that they're going to just now start enforcing it. Like they're just going to pick and choose when they enforce it. Let's say I have 30 ticks stop loss and 10 ticks take profit, but I decide to get out of 5 ticks. That's what I'm saying. I don't really understand their thought process with that. Like just because I have a take profit initially of say 10 ticks doesn't mean it's going to get to 10 ticks and I'm going to just let it go to my stop loss if it doesn't. Yeah, I don't understand how they're going to monitor that. Yeah, Dan, I'm right there with you. But again, a lot of these rules have already been here. So my thought process is I'm gonna trade by what it says in hard print and keep doing everything else and see what happens. Man, I really wish I would have just used 15 ticks. I wouldn't even be trading. I wouldn't even be trying to do what I'm doing. Methodical, did you take the opening trade?
All right. Got a little bit on the 250 account. What do we need? 15,000?
Damn, I was about to hit the button there. I don't think I would have got filled though.
I got 35 ticks on it. 15 contracts. 2,600. So what do we need? We need 15,000?
Yes.
All right. This could take a while.
Go, 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 go. Just one quick little pop. One quick little pop. No, don't do that to me. No, don't do that to me.
You in?
I just got in. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Your
Come
YouTube
on.
is so delayed. I
Come
gotta
on.
restart this.
Come on. There we go. All right. Done with this account for today. I followed the rules. I had stop losses on all the fucking trades. All
Your
right.
chart looks like such garbage.
Yeah. That's what happens when you start scalping shit.
Uh-huh. I had a good day today. I'm up over 4 grand in Monopoly money,
Nice, nice.
whereas you are up 60 grand in Monopoly money.
Got a little bit of drawdown there. That's going to be my goal today with this 250K account. Just try to get all the drawdown back.
You gonna tell me when you get back into these things?
I'm just picking spots, man. I'm not real. There's really no. I mean, like I'm picking them based off of my previous knowledge of reading price action, but it's kind of hard to say it on the fly. Like that one was just kind of it was just bouncing off support. It was coming up. It broke that previous candle. I was just looking for a quick scalp to the upside.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that to the professionals.
Yeah, that's literally. I feel the years of watching the price action just kind of feeling those spots out. So now I can't add contracts as it goes. Just put in one order and hope. So apparently they have no problem with you adding to a winner. You just can't add to a loser.
Oh, really? You can't buy your way out?
Well, yeah, that's essentially what they're saying.
Jeez.
Methodical, what do you think about the new rule? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's hard because I can't really like listen to him. I have him in the background, but it's hard to listen at the same time. I was also listening to Matt too, but I'm curious if Matt's gonna put in a stop loss, like what he's gonna do.
It's gonna test the highs now?
Alpine ain't gonna like the rule. Oh yeah, I mean I'm actually. Did he go live yet? I'm curious. Oh, hold on. Matt's talking about the 3-to-1 ratio. Yeah, but that's not so. He's talking about if you move your stop loss, it's not a big problem. The problem is going to be where do you put your stop loss when you open the trade? That's the problem. But that's what I do, and I was green for over 30 trading days. That's a consistent edge. Oh, that's not a consistent edge. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what their thought process is again with most of this stuff. So he just said he has an obligatory 45-point stop loss that he's gonna, but he made it sound like he's not gonna actually put it in. Like he's just saying that out loud. So that's what I'm saying. I want to see him take a trade and see if he puts a stop loss in with the trade. So we'll see when that happens. Jordan, we'll see how that plays out. The Alpine's not live. I bet you Alpine got stopped out the same way that I did.
Yeah, he can't wait for those one contracts to work their way all the way through anymore.
Well, right, because
You
they're
know,
gonna consider that dollar cost averaging.
yeah, you know how he scalps like all day long and just like
Yeah,
waits and waits and waits? That's
yep.
not
And
gonna work anymore.
once he adds to something that's going against him, even once he moves one of those take profit orders, that's dollar cost averaging. Now, if he were to leave those orders, like if he but he can't now because he needs a stop loss. So if he puts a take profit out for 8 ticks like he has been, he can't let it go past 24 ticks. So he
Right.
can't do that now.
Yeah, that's gonna get stopped out.
Yeah. Well, 45 points. No, he's saying 45 points. So that's 40. What's that? 4, 8, 12, 135 ticks.
Now 45 points times 4, not times 3. It's 100. It's 180 ticks.
Scott, where's that in print? It's not going to stop me taking in the opening trade. I'm just going to pick a direction and go that way. And I'm going to put the brackets in. It's going to suck because I'm going to end up blowing more accounts probably because I'm going to end up trying to scalp. If I take a loss, I'm probably going to do what I just did today. And I'm just going to keep taking the trade and either I get back to where I was or I lose the account. So I'm literally just, I lose a little bit of the edge because I can't just wait and do it once a day kind of thing. It's not in print yet. So James, the opening trade is basically gone the way that it was being traded. You cannot take bracket orders anymore. So you can't put a long and a short in at the same time. Hold on. I want to see where this goes. It's going to try to, I was hoping for a bit more of a push there. I was going to buy that up. Still might if it gives us the extra push. Doesn't look like it wants to give it to us. So you can't put bracket orders out. So you can't go long and short at the same time. You also have to have a stop loss in now, and it cannot be more than 3-1. So if you're going for 20 ticks, your stop loss is 60 ticks. It can be less than that, but it can't be more than 3-1. Those are essentially the two big changes. Yeah, Daniel, that's the problem, is if you pick the wrong direction. But I will tell you right now, there is nothing stopping you from getting your orders ready and putting your finger on like the market button. So like when it opens, if the price starts going up, you just hit the button to get into the upside. Or if it starts going down, you just hit the button and go to the downside. So just don't put the bracket orders in, but act like they're there mentally. So have a spot picked out. So when it gets to that spot, you hit the button manually and you essentially still have it. The only thing you're going to miss is like when there's latency and you can't even see the trade happening because it happens so fast. Like you're going to just miss those trades. Or you pick a direction, and if that happens to your direction, then you're good to go. Nutty is fighting for his life. How so? No, but the new rule make you times 3 from your take profit for yourself. Like I said, I'm very wait. So 45 stop loss, your take profit has to be 145. No, it's the other way around. So if your take profit is 45, your stop loss could be, well, it wouldn't be 145, right? It'd be 135. What did I tell you about volatility? Remember last month if you keep showing this on live? Yeah, I think they were already. I think Alpine with his big cash outs and the people following him probably getting big cash outs are what really did it. Me showing it, I don't think had anything to do with it. They already knew it was happening. They see all the orders. Yeah, how do you think Alpine feels about that Porsche now? I'm sure he'll be fine. He's making enough from affiliates. But the question is, will people keep paying for the affiliates after this? That's the issue. Because now I mean again, we'll see what happens. If I get this account to pay out and they try to deny it, then there's going to be problems. And part of me doesn't want to activate any of these accounts that I just passed until I get that payout. Yeah, what happened to GME and AMC? GME still didn't come back up on it. Oh wow, AMC came pretty far down. Yeah, I didn't even look at my options stuff this morning because I was so focused on what was going on. And got to trade on Top Step. Yeah.
What's that other account that was copying Apex?
Precision. Yeah, I was saying that last night too. I wonder if they're gonna follow suit with this.
They may not. They may capitalize on all the people that are pissed off at Apex and take them all. They're not losing money by doing it the old way. They're just going to try and make more. Hey, Vesh, remember we spoke on the phone a couple days ago about how a company that has a good thing going tweaks it and messes it up? Told you about
Yeah,
my company?
yeah.
Here it is.
About to lose some drawdown. Oh, jeez, that went straight there. So what if I do my take profit at like 100 ticks? That means I can put my 300, right? I just this is. Oh wait, I'm gonna lose. I have like no drawdown. I just realized that. Oh, damn. Okay, all right. That account's gone. No more 250K accounts. I don't really see the point in them
Nah.
at this point. I mean, I see the point in them, but they're like without the news, like the big giant move, like they're so hard to pass.
You can't
All right.
pass them in one day.
Not unless you get the big 830 move type deal. All right. I actually want to switch over to my other PA account. See, this is what I'm saying with the stop loss. I don't really know. I guess the 2060 is really kind of the best route. Because I mean, typically I'm looking for 20. Just $100 scalps. Just looking for this retest. That's what I was doing with the other account, but just kept dying. What, so I ended up with $3,800 in profit on that 250K account, and it's blown. That's trailing drawdown for you right there. Yeah, I saw the 90% first. I bought some accounts, and as I was buying more of the 250K accounts, somebody mentioned the new rule changes, and I was like, wow. And so I stopped. But I had already bought the ones that I did, so
I'm glad I only bought two.
so Trades by Matt just recently said that he's gonna put the big stop loss out there, but he's basically gonna abuse the rules. Because he said like if it doesn't go right to his take profit and he takes it off early, there's nothing that he can like. I agree with him on this, but that's I don't know. I don't really know what they're gonna do, because what's to stop you from just putting your take profit so far away that your stop loss is so far away that you just have to trade within it? Like there's nothing to stop that. Which is that's exactly what he's gonna do. Yeah, you have to use a 3-to-1 stop loss. But that's what I'm saying. So what's stopping me from making my take profit say 100 ticks, and then my stop loss 300, and then at some point within the trade, if it's not getting to 100 ticks and I just take it off for 20, I just didn't like the trade to go to 100 anymore. Like, that's my discretionary choice. But when I put the order out, I technically was at 3-1. Yes, at every trade, Marius. It says it right in the new terms and conditions. I'm telling you, the stop loss thing is what's going to shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, I just lost a bunch of drawdown. Oh well, I'll probably lose this account now. Now it's gonna work.
Well, Marius, you'll have to let me know how that works out. Yeah, the whole 90% off crap was just a cover up.
Okay, that one's done. Cool.
Are you short?
No, I was going long.
Oh, it worked out.
No,
What?
entry was too high. Again, I didn't have drawdown. I've got $100 in drawdown left.
I honestly think the way around this is just putting your stop loss further away, and you just have to manually take profit. I think that's really the key here. I don't really see what they could say. How can you define that in writing? I took a trade. I wanted 100 ticks. The trade, I discretionary, I don't know, you know the word I'm trying to say. My discretionary reasons for getting out of the trade early is because I realized via the price action it did not want to go to 100 ticks. So I took 20 or 25, whatever it is. I don't really see how they could ever say anything about that.
See, now it works. That drawdown killed me.
F it, I'm not going to activate my account. I mean, yeah, until, like I said, until I possibly get a payout on that other account, which I'm going to try. I need one more day trading on it, or 2 more days trading. I think one more, but I still need $417 more. So looking for stock prop firm. 57K. It's just their evals. Trades by Matt is essentially saying, suck it up. You all suck. You shouldn't need to do what the new rules are. Now, Marius, I'm pretty sure everything is from today moving forward. As long as you didn't use bracket orders, I'm pretty sure you're going to be fine. Although it says right there, I'll read it to you. Let me find it. It says any trading strategy that involves not using stop losses and sticking to them and keeping them are prohibited and unqualified, and any balances achieved will be removed, closed, forfeited, and the contractor has no rights or claims to these for any credit or payout purposes. So, Marius, I'd be very curious tonight at 6 o'clock if the trades that you took today are in your account or not. Ignores what? I acknowledge you saying I made 57K. I said it was all evals. I just asked an Apex Discord and someone's account got canceled because he flattened his account before take profit and it's in profit. What? All right, if that's happening, then is this in the main chat? Where did you see this? Yeah, but Marius, I mean, I don't think they care like how much it is. What is so when Matt takes a trade, what is he I saw him place a test order earlier. Let me see what it was. At least I thought he did. Oh, there it is. So he's trying to make 300. So that makes sense. He's trying to make 300 on one contract, which would be it's 20 per point. So 300 divided by 20, it's 15 points. So 15, so 45 points. So 45 points times 4 is 180 ticks. So 180 ticks. 612, so 60 ticks is what he's going for. So this is essentially what Matt's looking for when he takes a trade. So this would be his take profit, and he's saying that would be his stop. But he's saying that if it doesn't get to his take profit, he would take it beforehand. But according to what Daniel just said, you can't. Apparently, somebody got their account canceled for doing that. It'll just be very interesting to see how this all plays out. Thanks for sending me the DMs, by the way, with the pictures. There was a few of you that did it. Appreciate that. Let's move to Beal Knox. Well, yeah, I mean, might be. I don't know. I don't know what to do as of right this second. Zishan. Daniel, where in their Discord did you see someone got their payment or account canceled? Yeah, somebody just asked. I'm trying to understand. If I have a 10-point target and a 30-point stop loss, what if I take profit early? Can you still DCA as long as your stop isn't hit? Hi guys, I have a question about the 3-to-1. Dude, their Discord is going nuts with this. I have a question about the 3-to-1 ratio for stop loss and take profit. What if we exit the trade for break even, but the stop loss was still in place? Does that violate any rules? That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Wow, I paid for my TradeAvate account. Can I get a refund? Yeah, there's nothing stopping you from using market orders. I really think that might have been the case. Is that they were running low on money. It's funny. They're like, oh, $170 million milestone. Like 100. That what kind of milestone is 170? But yet it conveniently comes out the same day you change all these rules. Daryl from Apex himself. What new rules? There are no new rules. These are the old PA, just examples, as to many people were breaking them. So we gave more examples, so no excuses going forward. Well, if people were breaking the rules and you were still paying them out, how is that breaking the rules if you're not enforcing them? They're not rules. Yeah, someone literally said, why were the rules allowed to be broken in the first place? We can't set bracket stop losses on group orders. I have been using tight RR manually. Will my payout get denied? I have 15 PA accounts. Oh man, dude, they really messed up with this. They really messed up with this. Steve, are you still in here? Or am I talking? Oh, he is, but he's.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm just in the middle of another conversation,
All
but I'm
right, yeah,
listening.
yeah, you're good. I was just I was just gonna leave Discord if you weren't in here, but I'll stay.
No, no, no. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I got some more questions for you, especially about the 3-to-1 ratio. It hasn't been talked about enough.
Yeah. All right. I want to see TBM take a trade. I will be here today until he takes a trade. And he said he wants to force a trade because he's on day 59. Oh, what a crazy, crazy, crazy day. Well, I'm gonna see what they do, obviously, but yeah, I would only assume that they're gonna. I don't know. I don't know if they like make it 5 to 1. This 3 to 1 thing. I don't see it sticking around. I think a lot of people are going to be like, I, I don't know. I don't really know how they enforce it, but I don't think they can force you to put a hard stop in there when you get into a trade like that. There's so many people that are just going to stick the middle finger up. I'm very intrigued at this moment in time. What was the name? I mean, oh, Precision is the one that's kind of like Apex. But the thing is, like, do they just follow suit with this? I was hoping to get at least one more trade on this account, but how strict is the rule about the take profit and stop loss? What if I had a stop loss for only 70 out of 100 trades for the month? So how come Alpine keep getting payouts without using stop loss and keep adding to losers? Oh man, they're gonna really get some shit for this. Yeah, so according to the PA agreement now, it says that you have to have a hard stop when you enter a trade, and it can be no more than 3 to 1 your take profit. I hope Patrick and Alpine paid cash for the Porsche. He didn't. Neither of them did. They both openly said they were financing. Yeah, but Patrick probably already had. He probably could pay cash for it if he really wanted to. That's the difference. Alpine was stretching. Alpine was stretching on the idea of all this continuing. But I think Alpine's making enough from affiliates anyway that he'll be fine. You gotta remember, for all of us that are pretty pissed about this, there's still a bunch of people that are just gonna keep going as if nothing happened.
I'm back.
What's up?
I almost I almost lost my eval. I was down to like maybe 300 in drawdown and came all the way back for me. So now I'm at 52-1 on it. Need another 900 on this eval. I lost the two.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Apex literally just called out Alpine for him being the like probably the sole reason for this happening.
What are you reading in the Discord?
Yeah, it was in the Discord.
How are you in
So
two different
somebody,
Discords at the same time?
you can be in 1,000 Discords. You just join multiple servers. So the question was, so how come Alpine keeps getting payouts without using stop loss and keeps adding to losers? Something has changed. Sketchy. 5 minutes to comment? Question mark, because they have the slow mode on. And then one of the admins said, perhaps you should talk to him about why he bypassed the rules and forced the clarification and focus. uh,
Which room are you reading this in?
it is in the Apex Discord.
Oh,
It's
I'm
in
in
the
Alpine's Discord.
main
So
chat.
I was at I was in Alpine's Discord. Let's get down here and see.
Are you in that one? I can invite you.
No, I got it here.
Yeah,
As
it's
I
in
got to
the
scroll up.
main
There's
chat.
so much going on here.
Oh yeah, dude, it's crazy right now. It's not that far up though. Just look for the orangish reddish looking name. I think it's Neil or Austin. Austin said it. It's not that far up.
In the main chat, in the main lounge.
Yep, main chat.
Um,
DCA always refers to, this is from Daryl, refers to losing positions. You can get your set orders in Tradeovate right after you enter. That's not an issue. New accounts are fast on Rhythmic. Tradeovate queue is slow. Yada yada yada. We're working yada yada yada. I like how Daryl's in the Discord today. Why is Daryl in the Discord today? Because he knew that this was going to happen.
Daryl's going after people.
Yeah, he's going to catch a lot for this. A lot of hate. Where do you watch what, Daniel? Alpine is live. He doesn't think it's that big of a deal. Well, he's got to protect his affiliates.
I don't see where they called out Apex
They're playing
or
with
Alpine.
fire. Dude, it's probably pretty far up now. The chat hasn't stopped. I hear. I'll just send it to you.
Shut up, everyone. Daryl's typing. Apex. Questions.
So apparently, they're saying it's okay to put your stop loss in after you're already in the trade. So, like, I guess you could enter the trade, figure out where your take profit's going to be, and then put your stop loss. That still doesn't make any sense. Why? Because couldn't I just put it where the account would blow? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's like they pulled a bait and switch is what it feels like. They did all this, they gave a bunch of money out just to get everyone to come use them and only them, make them seem like they were the best. And now they are trying to find a way to deny all the payouts. But yeah, I mean, of course Alpine's going to say that it's not that big of a deal because he wants to keep the affiliate money coming. I like how his title is just futures day trading. It's funny.
He's going to start scrubbing his Twitter feed from Apex. Oh, well. All right,
Oh, so
Vash,
he
what's the
like
next
just
grade?
went live.
What's the next great idea?
I mean, you could still scalp. I mean, there's still nothing wrong with that. Well, I want to see what he said at the beginning.
Can you scalp? What if you
As long as you got a stop loss in.
but what if you take profit before your take profit hits?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's the part I don't know. Why is this not? So he didn't even take the opening trade today.
Okay.
Well, he could have. Just didn't. It's a good thing he didn't. He would have got faked out. Like I did. I just don't like their argument that it was always a rule. They just weren't enforcing it. Like that part is what that eats at me. So they were openly letting someone get away with it so that they could expand their brand is essentially what they were doing. And now they're going to be like, oh no, we're paying out too much. We got to start enforcing it. Like to me, that's not cool.
They're being so dumb. As much as you're paying out, you're collecting a whole lot more than that.
Well, you would think so. We don't know that for sure.
Oh, per se.
I mean, why did it start taking longer for them to pay out? You know,
I'm I'm sure they had their money leveraged to other places, but they're not losing money.
I read through the rules and I don't remember anything about a stop loss, so I think they're flat out lying about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember something like that either. I feel like because I read through them as well. I feel like I would have remembered that. How do you not remember something that says 3-1 is being forced? Feels like they've reached critical mass now. It's no longer paying for them growth wise. Yeah. Before it was fine because it was bringing in a lot of new people. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they hit a point where they feel they could make this change and it'll go from where they're breaking even to now they'll be making a lot of money because it's going to essentially screw over a bunch of people. Or crypto's right and it's not that they're losing money, they're just getting greedy, which is exactly how a lot of these forex places keep getting shut down.
Well, I told you about the greedy part days ago.
Now part of me wants to go back to trading stocks.
Yeah,
I mean, I think I'll still do futures. Like I like trading futures. It's nice, but I don't know. These rules kind of suck. If I go back to stocks at all, it would be on the side. I really do like the idea of the prop firms. I think we might just have to end up switching prop firms. I'm really sad that I didn't pass those 250Ks because I totally would have just pieced at those. I should have had two. It's so annoying.
so go buy another one.
Yeah, there's only trade the pool. I might buy another one for tomorrow morning. Yeah, so right now there is another firm. It's called Precision. That they're kind of like an Apex clone essentially. They're just in the very starting stages. I'm very curious to how everything ends up playing out with them. I was kind of waiting. I mean, I have a PA account with them actually. I passed their eval, but I was hoping that they would update their website. They still haven't updated it. It's still the old one. Like they don't have like a dashboard or anything like that yet. And Buellnox, I think, is still. I don't think they've necessarily changed anything. I know Alpine's been getting payouts from them doing the same thing. Don't remind me about stocks, please. After I sold 500 shares at AMC at 250 for a loss. You want to hear something funny? Right before AMC's previous earnings, I actually bought well before the earnings a well out of the money call option at $6. And it was like, I don't know, 35 bucks. And I was like, maybe they'll get a run and then maybe earnings will be good and it'll be some crazy winner. That was literally the past earnings. And then that was a month before this all happened. So if I would have done that for the next earnings and then all this happened, that would have been crazy. I would have had a $6 call option that I bought for 35 bucks. I can only, you know what? Well, I was going to say I could check what it's worth now, but let's see. It would have been about another month out. So let me look a month out. Buy, call, 30 days. Oh, it's only at 480 now. It already went way back down. So yeah, it wouldn't be that much. 35. So I would have only made. Oh no, that's 1,000. No, that's 100. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I wouldn't have been. It would have only been like 70 bucks. Well, when it was up at 11, I bet you it was a lot different. Yeah, trade the pool. I've heard nothing but issues with, so I'll be staying away from them. Plus, you can't trade. You can't take a trade on trade the pool for less than 10 cents. So like if you can't trade penny stocks because like imagine getting into like a 50-cent stock, you would have to either go to 40 cents or 60 cents depending if you bought or sold. It's a minimum, or it might even be 20 cents. I don't remember if it was 10 or 20 cents. Not just 11, but also implied volatility. Yeah, exactly. He took a trade. What was this trade on? And he's just doing 40 and 40. This is supposed to be an eval. This is either an eval or Buellnox. Precision funding, honestly, if you don't have enough money for a decent website, I don't know you can afford to pay out traders. Website is hilarious. I'll pass on that one for sure. Yeah, I told everyone not to do anything with Precision until I'm the test dummy. So I'm kind of the test dummy on that one, seeing if it works out. They are planning on updating the website. I think that they were just trying to get up and running a lot quicker than they should have. Great week for them to spread the word. Yeah, true. So they're saying flattening a trade before take profit or stop loss is okay. It's managing risk. Fine. 100 TP, 300 stop loss, and I'll get out when I please. Where did you find that in the Discord? Did you ask them that and they agreed? Because that's essentially what Matt is saying as well. In their Discord? Excuse me. If I get banned from Apex, does my SSN get blacklisted too? Jesus. Someone else asked and they answered. I would love to see it. Dude, what time did it happen? Can you give me the timestamp? Take Profit Trader? I've never used them before. That's what I'm trying to figure out, if there's other firms that we could use to try to help. Like, I know Buellnox is one that Alpine was using. I don't know if they've changed their rules or anything. I've heard good things about Trade Day. I'm using Take Profit Trader, haven't gotten a payout yet, so I don't know. uh, just made a new high. The trading pit? Talking about in their Discord? I don't know where there's a trading pit. Now I need about 2,900 to pay out. They do not close my account for not using a stop loss. Why don't we have background music? You should. Do you not hear it? Oh yeah, what the heck? I see Firefox isn't, it's playing in my ears. Interesting. I wonder why it wasn't. I see it's not playing on OBS. Let me refresh it and hit play, see what happens. Huh. Yeah. There we go. I had to like reset it. Interesting. I guess I'm gonna have to pay the whatever it is to get the multiple accounts so I can trade multiple props. Doesn't sound like Alpine seems to care too much about what's going on. I guess we'll see how it plays out for him. Should have just went long. Or I did go long down here. I should have just held it. Or use Ninja Trader? What would that matter? Ninja Trader, you can activate all the different props for free. Does Alpine care about anything? Yeah, it's affiliate money. That came from a bad place. That was not a good thing to say, but it's true. Interesting. I think, honestly, seriously, I really think Alpine is in damage control. He's trying to make Apex not look that bad so that he doesn't lose his affiliate money. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, sure, the affiliate money is nice, but I'm not here to make a living off affiliate money. I'm here to make money off of trading, learning how to trade, find profitable edge and exploit it. Because if I can't do that, then that means you guys can't. And the only way that I'm profitable is because of affiliates. And that's not okay with me. I'm not Patrick Wieland. I'll say that straight up. That's all that guy does. He sells his soul for affiliate money. That dude is the worst trader I've ever seen. Not the worst trader I've ever seen, but he's pretty bad. And he's making more money than any of us. Get that one across your head. Crypto, he's been doing that for a long time now. That's kind of why me and him went our separate ways. All right, Den. Well, if that, where? Did he just say it again? I want to see it. There are no, so is it this one? There are no new rules. All these rules have existed since inception. Now, this is what he said earlier. It's not 1 to 3, it's 3 to 1, meaning don't risk more than 3x what you're shooting for on a consistent basis. If you have to close early now and then, that's fine. Well, what's now and then? Like it's so thrown up into the air. And that's the part that doesn't make any sense to me. spends it all on coke. You're talking about Wieland? A lot of people think he's on drugs, and I would not say you're wrong. No one acts that way consistently for as long as he does without some kind of help. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to all-time highs again. This is crazy. I told you they would do this for elections. Nobody wanted to believe me. Of course he's going to prop it up. They don't want Trump to have that argument. Off the therapy. Physical therapy, right? Hopefully they allow me to try and walk a little today. Nice. All right, Tom. I'll see you. GD2, that's so true. Family history of drug abuse? Yeah, it would make sense. I feel bad for the dude in that case, but I mean, it's his life. Can't watch Patrick for more than 2 minutes, I swear. Acting like a child for no reason, borderline gambling based on a silly indicator for which he is also an affiliate. Yeah, I know. That's how they all do it, man. Alpine is pissed. You can see it, but he's hiding it. Oh, 100%. You can just listen. I was listening to Alpine. You can just hear it in the way he's talking. Yeah, Patrick got caught trading a sim with stocks, so props are perfect because it's literally a sim. That's so true. Will I vote for Trump or Biden? Do you guys really want to know? I mean, it's Trump. I don't really. I'm not one to get into politics, but all I know is that Biden is a shitty president. Most of the time, both other candidates are shitty, so you always just vote for the one that's less shitty. Alpine is going over it right now. Let's see. I had taken him down. It's the same thing with Froggo. Who's it talking about? Oh, Nutty. I can't listen to his voice for longer than a few minutes. I just can't do it. It's nothing against the guy. I just personally, his voice just, I can't listen to it. Some dude posted in their Discord, they don't want gamblers, but they want you to pass 250k eval in 7 days. I said that last night in their Discord. That's funny. Of course, they removed it. Yeah. I think if you go search everything said by me, you'll see that last night I responded to somebody saying, because they were talking about the 250k that you have to pass by the 20th, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't promote gambling at all. Yet their whole premise behind this update with the rules and stuff was to not gamble. That's the other thing I didn't quite understand. They still have the 20% rule, but in there it says that your size has to be consistent for all 10 days. So that'll be interesting to see as well. What a joke. This is all just a big joke. I want to look into was it Ninja? Somebody said Ninja? Ninja Trader, yeah. Let's see. I never used Ninja. I've always used Quant from the get. So no, those are all evals. Well, not all of it, but I wonder if I could just have Ninja Trader up so I could just essentially trade them together. Like I could just use Apex on Quant and then limited.
You say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way. You think I'm someone to be saved, someone to clean up and tame. Oh, some things never change, never change.
The way that Matt's talking too, I have a feeling that he talked to somebody before he went live. So that's why he's been so confident about saying what he is.
Can't bear the things I've had to face, got you crying on your knees in pain. Oh, some things never change, never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again.
Now everyone's talking about the 250K and how you have to basically gamble them. And we're just going straight up.
I stopped asking for forgiveness, cause you should know only fools tread where the angels fear to go, but you keep trying to get too close. Save myself by turning into stone, so save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change, never change. They say I should feel guilty and change my ways, leaving crumpled bodies.
So username and password for Ninja Trader, is that how all that? Let's see if I can just. Someone said my funded future is good. The Alpine, he said no. You don't have the juice to get someone on the phone and get some clarification. I do, but I'm not going to abuse it. I feel like it wouldn't really help anything at this point. Think I'm logging in. My Quantower is being weird with how it's showing its. All right, I really hope they have a dark mode on Ninja Trader. Holy smokes.
What did I miss?
Nothing.
All right, I was having a problem with my dry cleaning program. I had to restart the computer. Let's see what we got here. Is it even worth trying to do anything at this point? I think I'll just leave it for another day. Probably the smart move.
This does not seem user friendly at all.
What are you in?
Ninja Trader? Apparently, you can run multiple accounts on this. I don't even see their settings. Where are the settings? Chat. I can't even. Workspaces. There's tools. Options here. Gotta be a dark mode somewhere, please. This is hurting my eyes. Ninja Trader is like TOS, not user friendly, but it can do a lot once you learn how. Ninja Trader dark mode. See, this is the thing I would have a video on. How to change the look and feel with skins. The ultimate guide to changing color. There we go. Tools. Options. General. Skin. Dark. Apply. Whatever, restart it. How do I restart? Have my eyes.
Yeah, I'm not trading this now. All right, man. I'm gonna let you fool around with this. I'm gonna go get some work done.
All right, man.
I'm not sure how. I have to see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see.
How close are you to payout on your accounts?
$400.
And you traded that one today, so I assume you followed their rules.
Yeah. Yeah, I got stopped out on the opening trade, and then I took 4 trades in a row with the same parameters and scalped my way back.
But did you hit flatten before it hit your take profit, or it went to your take profit?
No, I went to take profit each time. But they're all saying that that's fine. Like, if you take it off early, they're saying that it doesn't affect it. So, guys, if you feel like the stream's behind, go into the settings and do the ×2 option, and it'll catch you back up. It should only be like a couple seconds.
Who's they?
What were you going to say, Steve? The chat.
Who's
the chat, the Discord, the mods in their Discord. They've answered it a couple times now.
All right, so then you know what? That's not even so terrible.
No, you just put your take profit and stop far away, and then you're managing risk if you take it off early. Easy peasy.
Yeah, the only issue with that's going to be your drawdown, because if it goes up and then it comes right back down, you hit flatten, you lose some drawdown.
Correct. Yeah.
Can you move your stop? Can you move your take profit?
Well, that's what I think they're saying is you can move your take profit and stop, but you can't move your stop further away. You can only move your stop closer. But they're saying that it's okay to move your take profit lower.
Right. So that's what I mean. Like if your stop is going to be 40 ticks away, your take profit is 20 ticks, but you move it down, so that way it's only 10 ticks away. Your stop loss is still going to move further away, but then it'll hit your take profit faster.
Yes. Yeah, that's the idea.
And then this way you don't lose your drawdown when it goes through, instead of hitting a flatten, in which case you might lose some drawdown.
True. Yeah.
All right. It's a workaround. It's a little
essentially
learning curve. We'll figure it out.
And the thing is, they're trying to say that these rules have always been there. They just weren't really enforcing them. So we can take that however we want, I guess.
It doesn't really matter. When they hold the key, they can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
We got to play by their rules, which is what we knew from the beginning. Now we have a few more rules. I think you'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right. I'll catch up with you later. Is there any news this afternoon to YOLO an
No,
account with or not really?
nah. Tomorrow morning at 8:30.
I ain't around.
Yeah, that's
That's
the
right.
next
What
one.
what do I need? I need about 850 bucks for the account. All right, I'll get it at some point.
All right, man.
Catch you later.
Later, man.
Peace.
See ya. All right. So I got the control center up. But when I click connections, I don't understand how to. Oh, here we go. Accounts. Add a simulation account. I'm assuming that is a simulation. Oh no, this is. So how do I add like Apex or any of these other? Because I could connect multiple accounts to it for free. I was just curious if it was that hard. Sorry, I didn't see your question up there, Dan. But this is kind of looking difficult. I'd almost rather just pay the 25 bucks to do it on Quant. What is the new rule that you need to have stop loss in TP? So they're saying that when you get into a trade, you need to put in a 3-to-1 stop loss. So if your take profit is 10 ticks, you need to have a stop loss no bigger than 30 ticks. Or if you have a take profit of 60 ticks, it can be no bigger than 180 ticks. Like you can see here. You see, I don't even have under connections. It just says playback. It says go to connections and then configure. When I click connections, it just says playback. I'm not even seeing the option anyway. Oh, that's right. There is no trade copier. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Maybe that's not even worth getting into. Because the copy trader is going to be the big thing. Wonder if Matt's going to try to get by with this being a flip day for his last day. I feel like that's what he's doing.
Testing. So you streaming longer today?
Yeah, I was just streaming until I go to get lunch. I was just trying to cipher through everything, make sure I didn't miss anything, etc.
So when did you pass the eval for that other prop firm?
That was last week at some point.
Oh, so have you already been trading on the PA?
Yeah, I think I have 2 trades on that already. But I'm just taking that one pretty slow. I'm not like trying to rush that one.
Gotcha.
Marius. Yeah, I feel you. I blew 3 250k accounts. I should have passed 2 on that first 830 trade. So annoying. Someone said in Matt's stream, there's no such thing as bad press. Pretty sure Apex just had some bad press. What a move from like 950. Straight up. Later, Marius. See you tomorrow. I'll be around like 8:30 tomorrow because I'm probably going to try one more of the 250k accounts. But if I don't pass that one, I'm probably just going to leave them alone. Market's definitely slow. You guys want some entertainment today? Just go into the Apex Discord. Bro. What? Don't leave me hanging. I just said, well, Alpine does DCA and it's always been fine. They said, worry about you, not Alpine. It's not a new rule. I saw that I saw Chris responded that, but I was trying to figure out what he was responding to. Oh, you just said unless it's Alpine doing it because he does. But I think he was doing it like I think today is the day that they're going to start enforcing it. That doesn't make it better, but yeah. Yeah, I think we're kind of taking that out of context though. I think what's going to happen is the way around it is you just put your take profit and stop loss a little further than usual if you're used to a wider stop loss. And then you just close the trade when you're ready to. And the stop loss just sits there. It's just an annoying line to look at. Uh,
Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness, telling me that I should throw it all away. Fight so hard, my heart is hardly helpless. Find myself so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for at night. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight. The shadow rises as I walk through the valley, but I won't let nothing take my heart away. I recognize the powers as they rally, call the names, I break them one by one and face to face. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not
well, that sucks.
to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for at night. I hold on to every garment, won't surrender, not tonight.
Seems like it.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go eat some lunch. No point in just sitting here. I don't see any trades kind of really forming. I was looking for this to bounce off of here, which it did. Just didn't come down and fill me first. Just the support and resistance. I think that's probably what I'm gonna do moving forward. Is just look for support and resistance and follow the trend. It seems to be what works best. I'm still gonna try the opening trade. We'll see how that goes. We just have to kind of pick our direction and have that stop loss in. But I'm thinking about maybe increasing the stop loss and using the wider range, and then if it doesn't get to my take profit, then I end up getting out a little bit earlier if I have to, just for risk management purposes. But no, not Chipotle. I actually made a bunch of ground beef and cheese. I've been doing carnivore. Well, it's more like ketovore, I guess. Like, there's a couple things I've been eating that are like very low carbs, but I'm not fully off carbs. like I ate some watermelon yesterday. I do have these. I do have this bread that's like 1 gram of net carbs, just so I can have bread every once in a while. So I'm not just eating plain meat, stuff like that. But I'm pretty as close as you can get to no carbs without actually being no carb. Yeah, I cook. I cook pretty much everything. I've been cooking my whole life. But yeah, if you want to continue this conversation, find me in the Discord. I'll still be in there. I'm just gonna start walking around a bit, getting some stuff done, and I'll be back tomorrow morning. Probably normal time, 9:25. But I probably will YOLO a 250K account at 8:30. Just so you know, I'll let you know how that goes when it happens. When I get here at 9:25. So until then, stay safe and see you tomorrow. Peace.